Let's move on to skill number 1. Here you will learn to add or import PDF and Word documents to Mendeley desktop application. Like I have mentioned earlier, Mendeley recommended academic papers to me. Those papers were, of course, recommended based on the information I have provided when I first signed up at mendeley.com. Therefore, when I log in for the very first time, Mendeley will begin to add those recommended papers. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you will see that my recommended documents or papers are being added to my Mendeley desktop application. This is how my Mendeley desktop application will look like when I log in for the very first time after signing up. This is the center pane, and for now the center pane contains only the list of documents or academic papers that were recommended by Mendeley and that were successfully added. I will now show you how to add your very own documents. Method number 1. At the left-hand side top corner of the screen, click on File and then click on Add Files. A window will pop up that will enable you to navigate through your computer system. Here I have successfully identified the location of my papers and my documents on my machine. And I have also selected the document or the paper to be added. And then click on Open button. As you can see, the document or the paper was successfully added to the center pane. Here is another example of how I add another paper, just for you to have a good look at it. Here I have successfully added another document. To the right-hand side of the screen is where you may add details about the document or the paper. Here I'm adding the abstract for the paper as well as the keyword for the paper. It does not hurt to enter this information because later on when you handle lots and lots of papers and documents, this information will become vital. Moving on to method number 2. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you will see something called a File Explorer. You will have to click on it just like I did. Now, when I click on it, a window pops up. This enables me to explore my computer system. I have also identified the location for my papers and documents. And I have identified the paper and document I want to add to my Mendeley desktop center pane. Now, I want you to look at the mouse and the movement of the mouse very carefully. Click on the name of the file like I did, and you will see that it is being highlighted when you click on it. You must hold on to the mouse and drag it towards the center pane. Once your mouse is over the center pane, let go of your mouse. You will now see the newly added paper or document listed on the center pane. I will add another paper or document, and I urge you to look at the movement of the mouse and the dragging process very carefully. This is called the drag and drop method, and we have now come to the end of skill number 1.